We're bold, brave, seen, heard. We're paid well, bold, brave, seen, heard. We're power women.
I'm a power woman, bold and brave and well paid. Woman, I've seen and heard a great leader. Woman, we're experts and leaders expanding together as woman, connecting and growing, we're powerful.
Hello, everybody. It's all so good to be here with you and to talk to you about sales, specifically about you selling your ideas, selling your products, selling your services, and selling you. Because everything you do is about selling who you are, being who you are, showing who you are, and ensuring that people receive who you are. And in sales, we always have to remember one key thing. It's always about them, not about you. So, Pegeen, what are you talking about? You just said that you have to sell yourself. You have to be about yourself. You have to show and be your most authentic self and share your ideas and your insights. That is all true. However, what you have to focus on is who are you speaking to? Who are you influencing? Who do these people are that can buy your services, use your ideas, launch you to a place that you is beyond your wildest imagination. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about how it really isn't, it is always about them and not you, and how you can ensure that you make sure it is about them. And there are really three key things: see them, hear them, know them. And we're going to talk about those three concepts today. So I'm glad that you're here to watch. So see them. See them is a process by which you really use your most fabulous. This is where women are just so fabulous, that you use your strength, you use your ability to truly see them. But it starts with you taking some courses and classes and knowing and studying about body language, studying and knowing about your own personal intuition to be able to feel the people around you, to see them deeper. And this is really part of your intuition. It's also about you studying a little bit about style and decor. That means watching some home decor videos, anything that's about office and industrial design, so that you get a sense of all the different styles that are available. So when you're looking at somebody, whether it's being in Zoom or you're going to their office or you're seeing them in person, you can tell who they are by seeing them. And this is really important. So you want to notice first their style. And when you notice their style, there are a couple of key things that I want to point out to you. I used to sell menswear years ago, so I am highly attuned to menswear. I look to see whether the buttons the stitching is crossed or straight, because it tells me how they look for quality. I also look, are they wearing cufflinks or not? I look to see the kind of shirt that they're wearing, how it's fitted to their body or not, whether or not how it looks on them, because they all wear a uniform, right? Golf shirt, khaki shorts, maybe blue blazer, white shirt, things like that. But it's what they're selecting within. What's the quality? What's the sizing? How do they look in the outfit? And are they putting a little pizzazz in it? Because that tells a lot about who they are. Same thing goes with women. How are they presenting themselves? How are they looking? You're not making a judgment call. You're just trying to see them, of how they are expressing who they are. Is it a place of confidence? Is it a place of assurity? Is it a place of feeling queenly? Are they showing but holding back and not really expressing their full selves? Those are things that you want to see when you're speaking to who you're trying to influence or who you're trying to sell. It's important for you to see. You also want to be able to see how they present themselves, whether they're sitting or standing. And if they're standing, are they standing tall? Are they standing a little hunchback? How are they presenting themselves sitting and standing? This is really important for you to see them, because what you're seeing is communicating to you a lot about who they are. So don't rush into conversations. Take a few minutes to, or seconds at least, to really see them, see who they are. You also want to notice what's in their background. So if you're doing virtual, you want to notice what's on their shelves, what's there. Is it a solid background? Is it a full on, like this is their house and chaos is going on behind them background? It is important because this will also tell you a lot about who the person is that you're talking to, who you're trying to influence. It shares a lot about who they are, and that's critically important. The second thing that I want to talk about is to hear them. You really want to hear them. And that means to stop having your mind race a mile a minute ahead. You want to stop and just hear them. Really use your ears and close your mouth to truly listen. So you want to actively listen. That means that you can move in so you can really hear them. You know that you're listening to them. And that's very important. When you are hearing them, the other thing that you want to do is hear the nuances. So where are they pausing? Where are they stumbling? Where are they maybe looking up as they're thinking? You want to hear all of the nuances that they're communicating through their body language, not only through the words, but you also want to listen to the tonality. You want to listen to the different vibrations of the words that they're using, so you can actually hear and understand what they really are trying to say, because they might be saying one thing but they're meaning something else. And unless you are really listening and actively listening, you'll miss it. You want to be able to really hear their key points. As a matter of fact, so well that you should be able to put a bullet point of each thing that they've stated. Why? Because you need to repeat it back to them. You need to let them know that you have heard them. And not just say, I hear you, not just go and nod up and down, but really communicate it through your words. I heard you. This is what I heard. Am I correct? And the only way to be sure about that is for you to take notes during their conversation, to really be present in what they're saying and hear the points that they're having. This is really important for them to know you hear them. And then finally, the third is to know them. One of the big things that's going on in research right now is talking a lot about engagement, not only engaging customers, but engaging employees, engaging stakeholders. And one of the findings has been is oftentimes they feel that people are talking at them, trying to sell their message, trying to sell their ideas without really getting to know them. It's been a big phenomenon in the last few months, but certainly in the last bunch of years, that people want to be seen, they want to be heard, and they want to be known. And you have to communicate that you really know them in order for them to trust you, to want to invest in you, to want to be with you. And so in order for you to do that, you've got to do some research. You've got to know how to know them. You have to know where do they play in social media, and who are they in the different venues. So who are they on LinkedIn as opposed to who they are on Facebook or on Twitter? Who are they? Really get to know who they are. Figure out, gather some information. Married, single, where are they? That's really good for you to know. You want to know what you have learned from them, from the way they tell their jokes or from the postings that they've made. You want to get a sense of their personality. Are they funny? Are they intriguing? Are they insightful? What is the commentary that they make? You want to get to know them a little bit more than just this one-on-one meeting. You want to get to know them a little bit more. I know it takes time, but it does take time to really get to know somebody and really build a strong relationship with them. And it starts with you knowing them. And then Finally, it's to log what you know. Now, that means to keep a log of what their kids' names are. Keep a log about who they're married to. Are they divorced? Are they single? Just as you gather information over time, getting to know them, you start putting that into whatever system that you're using to capture information and insights. That's a really great tool to use. Now, you might also be somebody that doesn't like using those tools, but you are really good at getting to know who your people are. And so you can really get to know them. And this is key with sales because the more you can see them, the more you can hear them, the more you can know them, the more they feel that you get them. And the more they feel that you get them, the more willing they are to be around you, to hear what you have to offer, to see how you might be able to help them, to hear your solutions. This is really key for you to know that you have power, you have the ability to be a real great salesperson with them, selling your ideas, selling them your products, selling your services. So always remember that it's always, always about them, not about you. To see them, hear them, know them. And always, you can find all of what we do at Power Women Worldwide, where women are bold, brave, seen, heard, and paid well. Look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.
Power, be fearless.